Hello, and welcome to my channel. I'm Justin, and today I will be opening the 4th starter deck for the One Piece card game. So, the first 4 starter decks were released pretty much with the release of the game, so it just came out in Japan, and this is kind of the only type of product that's been released so far, besides like promos. So got this in, shipped directly. I don't speak Japanese, I don't read Japanese, so I'm going to have to kind of just go off images and memory, and hopefully I'll have some semblance of knowing how. This one's probably going to be the most difficult because like all of the, because this one is, as you can see, is purple, it's Kaido deck, because most of the characters in I guess that are probably going to be in this deck are like, I guess, major characters from Kaido's crew, and there's some of the newer characters that I might not have, like, I guess, like, latched onto as well, or like they might not be as iconic in my opinion. So I might just not know their names as well. You can see it comes with a kind of a manual of how to play or the flow of the game, as well as something to use as a play area. I mean, it's just kind of like cheap insert paper. But this is what you're really here for. Excited about this game. I don't know how much I care about this crew. I don't know if I'm like really ended up becoming a big fan of like the Kaido pirates, or I guess I should say the animal pirates. But there's a lot of cool designs, and then they like really work well as like a very big bad, I guess, antagonist for the Straw Hats. Hopefully this isn't too spoilery, so you might want to have like, you don't want to know too much, and like maybe I won't try to explain too much of like how these characters come to be, or if you just don't want to know like who these characters are, might want to like just remember there's a bit of spoiler. Like these characters are pretty new, so it's like pretty much modern One Piece. So it's like if you're not relatively caught up, you might not recognize a lot of these. So first we have the leader, obviously the man himself, Kaido, strongest creature. It's funny though because like his stats are pretty much the same as all the other leaders, but I mean it's a card game, it has to be fairly balanced. But then you see the character Kaido, you see this one is huge cost and huge strength, and looks really intimidating. And then we have Queen. I don't remember what they consider those roles, but pretty much it's like, I guess they were the calamities. I think they called them the 3 calamities. Might be slightly wrong, but yeah. So there's Queen. There's like pretty much one of the second or third or so in command of the animal pirates. And then you see Jack. He was one of the first ones we were introduced to. You can see all. Well, I guess Queen is more of like just fat. You see, they're all big people. You see Kaido, huge pecs. Jack has pretty big pecs too. I don't remember this character's name. I think it's one of the ones in the Toby Ropo order. I think that's what they call the group. So this is one, like, this group is kind of like just below the Calamity, so they're just below like the Jack, King, and Queen. Might be Sasaki. I don't remember if that's the name. And then there's an event card. Then you see those 3. So Jack, King, and Queen. And then you see this other event card. You can clearly see. So this is when we something spoilery. So maybe skip this. But then you can see. This is actually Queen's, like, I guess, animal hybrid form turned into, I guess, a Brachiosaurus. And you see he's clearly doing some sort of headbutt on Big Mom. And then you can see this is Kaido in dragon form, using some sort of blast. Might just be called Blast Breath. For all I know, that's the translation for this card. And then, is this the stadium? Yeah, so I think this is the stage or stadium card. So I think they call it Onigashima. pardon my pronunciation. But yeah, this is pretty much like Kaido's, like, I guess, main base / hideout. And then here's all the Dawn cards that you'll use to make your Dawn deck. And then we see another holo. So these are King. Yeah, there's 2 of them, looking really imposing. Is this? I don't remember which sibling is which, but it's page 1, I think, or it might be Ulti. I think this one's Ulti, and page 1 is the guy. Let's see, with her horns. You know what? This one might actually be Sisai. I don't remember, but this is the. They're all kind of like have like dinosaur animals. You can see the fangs. Pretty sure this is just one of the generic, fairly generic pirates and his crew. With a big smile on his face, probably due to the bad fruit. Another fairly generic, like probably named, but like clearly not enough for me to remember. I think this is Black Maria. Oh, you can kind of see they like have the same lighting. So it probably was taken from like similar scene. And then this would be page 1. So Ulti's brother. Is this the last one? No, yeah, it is. And then the last card in the deck is X Drake. I was just like, did I just forget his name? As you see, he's part of the kind of pirates. But then, like, because you know, from like if you like caught up and like know kind of what's going on, he's kind of, he has his hands in a lot of different pots. Well, that's the purple starter deck 4. Probably going to have a lot more hype for this game once there's the English release, just because that's the language I'm native in. I'm not sure how much other Japanese product I'm going to go through, but I mean, since it's coming out ahead of time, and if I can get it for like something reasonable, still fun to see and to collect and like to get a little early. I do have the first booster set coming, so we'll see, and I'll probably do an unboxing, and like that'll be a little bit more fun because like should be more random. But now after this, I would have posted all the starter decks. Probably I'm thinking about like going through kind of like going through with the translation to explain what each card does, and actually like kind of, I guess, look at what will actually, like, how you would actually want to play each deck. If you want to see that, make sure you subscribe, or you can also drop the comments like saying whether or not you're interested in that or not. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. And I guess you can go into the comments to explain why. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.